Talk about having a tender moment.
Hello, YouTubians.
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Greetings, citizens.
However, whenever you're watching this, we appreciate you because you already know time is expensive.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And if you're here for the first time, or returnee, if you already know and you don't know, that this show is about everything and anything creative.
Creative.
Alright, whatever.
Expression.
Yes, sir. Whatever medium that you dabble in and get you going on a daily.
Yep.
And welcome to another episode of Creativity
Unsheathed.
I'm Ollie-O-Rey.
And I'm Nino.
And yes, we are brothers.
Yes, we are.
That's what it says right there. And this is a show where we feel
That you always gotta know what you're up against.
Definitely. You don't want to go in there guns blazing and knowing that you're going to be on the losing front and knowing that you weren't prepared. You didn't do the homework. Right? So
you gotta know. You gotta do your research.
Yes, sir. And make sure it's reliable research.
Yeah.
And it's up to date. And why are we talking about knowing what we're going up against? Criminal Macabre. I thought he's a cool character, and that's why I picked him up. He's because of one of my favorite writers, horror writers, Steve Niles, and you get Ben Templesmith. So it's the same creative team of 30 Days of Night.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So they got back together. They created this character, Cal McDonald, who is a private eye, private investigator, but he's more on the supernatural front.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like Constantine. This is
right.
Steve Niles' Constantine.
The Winchesters.
Right. Oh yeah, from that CW show, right?
Yeah.
Our favorite show. Right. So it kind of dabbles on the same mythos. These are both one shots, so I'm gonna do a double header for y'all because I think it's really compelling stories. Because this one, Love Me Tenderloin, he's fighting a giant meat. So yeah, we'll look at that, and then here you get Steve Niles diving into the Jewish mythicism of Golem. You know, and if you guys are not familiar with that, but it's just something that you build out of clay or mud, and you just throw in the magic spell and comes to life. And this, so that's a crazy story because we've seen this before in Supernatural as well. They tackled that one. And Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray, they did their own version, Monolith.
Yes, sir.
So that's a future episode. And Steve Niles actually did another story called Golem, or Bones and Breath, I believe.
Is that a Jewish or Hebrew thing?
Yeah, it's definitely part of the Jewish mysticism, and
it's probably like Macabre.
Oh, right, like Filipino version of
Giant.
So yeah, y'all. So I think it's really cool that we get to jump in and know what this character,
Cal McDonald, means to.
What he go up against, and
some credits.
Cast and crew: Steve Niles, Ben Templesmith.
Ben Templesmith.
His style is really unorthodox, and I like it. It's for certain moods, like something like this, and what he did in 30 Days of Night.
Yeah, for sure.
Really sold it. And it's cool that we got to meet Ben Templesmith at the 2008 WonderCon, right?
Yeah,
right?
In the city, San Francisco.
Dude, that's crazy. And I mean, we don't get WonderCons no more because Anaheim took it. But I mean, at least now we're getting fan expos.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's just as big getting there.
Right. So 2003 of this year. This is the second year running. So hopefully it keeps going, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he did a sketch that year, right?
He did the Joker.
Right? Don't you have that?
Yeah, check it out.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's totally Ben Templesmith. Like, it's totally that style.
Original, and he signed it.
Right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Original Joker sketch by Ben Templesmith, y'all.
So if he ever does a Batman Joker.
Maybe he has. Maybe we got to backtrack. Maybe we've been out of touch, but maybe it's the first glimpse of a Ben Templesmith Joker, y'all.
Thank you for 30 Days of Night.
Thank you, man.
Real scary, mate.
Yes.
Real scary.
So now we get to look at his continued work and his take on Mr. Cal McDonald.
Yes.
So we get Cal McDonald investigating a string of strangulations, and the bodies have blood on them, but they're not human.
Oh.
Yeah. And it leads him to a meat packing place and finds out that...
Yeah, we gotta see this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Gotta recap myself. So they're just the meat packing. Yep, we are here. Romero's.
Right. And his partner is a ghoul, and I think that's a cool counterbalance as far as of a partner.
It's definitely like mature reading.
Oh yeah,
The vibe. You know?
Mm-hmm.
If you could see it as a TV show or a series. Very loose, strong sound. Yeah, it doesn't really draw much on the background.
I feel like he gets comfortable in the inking stage. You know, it's like, I know how this character is going to look, so I'm just going to finish it off this way. And just probably loose pencils.
Yeah, like, Steve Niles really found his counterpart, like, as far as telling the stories he wants to. Like, I know what vibe you're going to do, so I could do this. And look, how simple is that? Like, simple drawing, and then you just type it in.
Well.
But I think this one looks like a little bit. Maybe.
There's no colors. However, the designer is Lady Shribblestein. Maybe he just helps with the colors and the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's like as if oil pastel.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's cool. It really sells the effect of the story.
Yeah. The mood.
Dude, yeah, that whole noir feel.
Yeah.
Right? So this is the whole aesthetic of meat and how meat is murder.
Yeah.
It's like you got possessed meat, the tainted meat.
and what was those Simpsons episodes, right? They eat the burger and now they're zombies.
Yeah, dude. And I don't know, maybe they were the first ones to predict that tainted meat is something they shouldn't be eating.
That's mad cow, man.
It's crazy. Yeah, that since then too. Mad cow disease? I don't know.
Man.
It's crazy.
Eat your vegetables, guys.
Yeah, right?
Everyone uses that splatter.
Splatter effect?
As if that's like the new Kirby Crackle. Right?
I know.
Because everyone uses it.
I see where you're going with that, yeah.
Like, oh, it's a cool effect. But Kirby Crackle was the first effect.
First one. Yeah, and did it traditionally too, with a marker, pencil.
Him and Ditko.
And
on Ditko is strange.
Think of it as tenderizing.
That's just sometimes, yeah. He's eating it, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, looks like eating it.
Raw meat.
Oh. Can't eat raw meat no more. That's his partner, yeah? Boom! Yeah, not much for backgrounds. But stories there.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely goes at the angle where he sets the location, and then just he lets the story tell it. You know, it's like and knowing the dialogue, you know, sometimes the background is not needed.
Yeah.
You know, if he's gonna read the script, like, oh, okay, it's kind of a wordy scene, so I'm just gonna draw what I can as far as what the background needs.
Yeah.
Or what the scene needs.
It's almost like like a dreamscape,
Oh yeah, totally.
like very hazy.
And like knowing for Cal, his character is known to be a drunk.
Yeah.
So like as if we're in that state with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. Everything's foggy,
Yeah. So like.
a blur.
Mm-hmm. Like we're seeing this world through his perspective.
Yeah.
You know. That the colors help.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Hey, take it easy. He's really fighting me.
Dude. Yeah.
Getting me right. I was afraid this would happen.
I got nothing against me. I'll still eat it, but it's just, I don't know.
Just gotta check it.
Just gotta question it now.
Yeah. Too bad you can't grow your own meat.
What? I think that's what they're trying to do.
Plant. You can grow your plant-based meats.
What?
Like tofu. Michelle.
Or Michael?
Michael.
There's different ways to say this name. Who
Hey,
knew?
yo, Mike.
Who knew?
Right. Mikhail, too.
And there's like different ways of spelling it. Like, alright.
Mm.
And people get offended when you spell the name wrong. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't know there's another way.
Or they try to spell something simple different, and then they get mad when they spell it simple.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's spelled like this.
Trying to sound
Like,
unique
what?
with sound unique with your name. Like, no, I guess whatever.
Alright.
It's like spelling Oliver with an extra L.
Right.
Oliver.
Oh.
No. Take my name for what it is.
Spell at your own will. Reach of the heart, man.
So now he's just having a heart-to-heart talk with Michael, and just trying to have him leave the meet and cross over.
That's it, huh?
After all that, I mean, he just
Huh.
has him cross over. Because I mean, kids, of course, he was trying to get his revenge on, you know, those. I guess he would say.
Talk about having a tender moment.
Alright, so I guess those rivalry meatpacking companies, I guess probably maybe there's like some sort of revenge there, and that's why he's attacking those places.
Mm.
But or maybe there's just more to it. I mean, that's why it makes it supernatural, right? There's just more to it all.
It's weird, so you can't even understand it. Like with the meat.
Right? There are those like videos go out there, like there's meat that's still moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Or like the frog. You ever see that one? The frog is still kicking.
Headless frog and everything. Like, how's that work?
Okay, that's gotta be Robotronics. It's like a wind-up frog.
Hello, my darling. Hello.
Hey, wait, he was singing. No.
That headless frog.
Like kicking his feet still. It's gotta be a wind-up sport. Uh-oh.
So he possessed another body.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wants to tell his wife or this woman, Alicia, one more thing. So the tormented soul of Michael Grace. So it takes a John Doe at the morgue, and they just have their, as you say, tender moment.
Man.
So hey, man, right? That's supernatural for you. I mean, we've seen stories like this in Supernatural, right? CW show. So.
Demons going to the bodies, possessing.
Or is this like totally ghost?
Yeah.
You know, like.
Automate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's. I mean, I think those who know about the supernatural and can resonate.
Yeah.
Like can understand stories like these,
Mm-hmm.
like because it can get a little dense, as you can see with the writing and all. But it's like sometimes you gotta explain the unexplained, or for what you know.
Right, like the soul just wants one more chance to speak his final words.
Right. And it's just going down a rabbit hole after that of how deep you want to know the supernatural.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, man. I think it's always going to be fascinating with the supernatural, man. It's like, I don't know. It's always No, something about the unknown, yeah.
It's like some believe it, some don't.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have shows that talk about it, expose it.
Right. And just take it for what it's worth. Like, for what Mike Mignola did with this, it's like totally similar to Supernatural or a show, or just having an aesthetic of an operation headquarters dealing with the supernatural.
That only they know it's out there.
Right, and they study up on how to stop it.
Right. Like portals being open.
Right. Like that one scene in the museum, like Abe Sapien was telling them what the creature was.
Yeah.
Right? I just killed it. Don't worry about it. But if it reincarnates, it reincarnates. It comes back to life. Hellboy.
So now, what are you gonna do?
Right. So, and it goes hand in hand with this episode, right? Just knowing what you're going up against, and
maybe I wouldn't mind if I knew what I was going up against. Would you join the team? Supernatural.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, be a paper pusher.
I'd rather just do this. I'd rather hang out with Hellboy.
Alright, so shift into gears.
Let's do it.
Alright, we're going to shift into Kyle Hotz's version of Cal McDonald as we look into the Golem story.
It's the man versus mud and feet of clay.
Yes. So if you guys want to tune in, keep on going with us.
Did some Punisher.
Yeah, and
Christmas one at that.
Mm-hmm. Those are definitely feature episodes, and I first got introduced to Kyle Hotz's work in the Red Hood book,
nice.
Under the Max series with Marvel.
Okay, the two gun.
Yeah, and then he just found that Hood and mystical stuff in the warehouse, and it was a cool story. Yeah. So, and then just really going back at that and looking at his other work, it just really resembles Bernie Wrightson.
Mm-hmm.
I just
right there too.
Right, just how in the folds and just the darks.
Yes,
right?
I agree.
It's totally there, and really
totally the fold you see, huh?
Yeah, it's really heavy metal, rock and roll, punk rock, art. It's cool. So we have Cal McDonald on investigation.
And that is a manhole he's trying to open. It's cool. Cool details.
Right? Little small stuff. Nice little lighting and shadows. It's cool.
I wonder if you do that.
Creative team up front, y'all. Nate Piascos, he released his own lettering book through Image. And good for him. Lettering.
He's going underground.
Finding all these vampires, huh? Trying to find a nest.
Oh. Right. Because he's drawing a Punisher.
Right. Yeah, it's cool silhouette. From the gunfire flash.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool art.
Yeah, really see it very Wrightson. Especially with the monsters.
Yeah.
That's a nice car.
It's almost. It's rare to see cars like that in comics.
I think it's always a nice Easter egg or treat for those fans of such cars.
Muscles. Doing that, it's cool detail.
Oh, yeah. It's even for this small panel, and then he put in this pole in the foreground just to kind of to sell the depth.
Right.
That's cool.
Nice, very nice, Mr. Hotz. Cool. So I guess you don't have to draw pictures in the picture frame. Make it up, look, and then look. Zoom in, you do draw it.
Right. So similar to the face of detail, or the details in the face, how it's just dots, right? And then zoom in, you get the detail, straight up Ren and Stimpy style, crest and everything.
So you would be okay, there was nothing on it, right?
I mean, look, the dialogue's gonna cover it. Right. So I think it's considering that.
There's someone like just really picky, nitpicking.
Yeah, I think that's just
look at the bigger picture.
Or like you understand storytelling,
Exactly.
or art, right? Just foreground, right? Midground, background. Like background, barely gonna see detail at that.
But they gotta understand storytelling.
Right. Now you're just trying to sound like, oh, you know something.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Like how come there's no picture here?
Do you draw? Do you write something?
There's a reason why they don't draw.
Right. There's a reason for everything.
It's good.
Yes. I mean, there are some artists who can be lazy, right? And then there's some who can really just pour out the detail that helps sell the story, or it's just them, the way of telling the story, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you.
So the doorknob's covered in mud.
Or the peanut butter. Chocolate?
Son of a bitch. Looks like Byron. He's cut his chest. Whoa.
So with this story, someone made the golem because he wanted revenge for someone hurting or killing his daughter. But I guess just now this golem just got a little out of control, and now it was on the killing spree. So
wreaking havoc.
Yep, and now it's up to Mr. Cal McDonald to finish this off. Like, I like the use of the flashlight. Like,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's good too.
I really would not know how to draw this, but as far as the lens flare,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool how he tried to do that.
Look at this text too. Oh. Feels like the texture you see like
For something really small, like, he really looked like he took the time to do that.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just a little, probably like stippling effect, but hey, he did it.
Well, that's cool. Oh, look behind you, Cal.
Cal, behind you!
Behind you, mate. Turn around.
I totally Constantine, smoker and all.
Yeah.
Drinker. He just doesn't really deal with much of spells, because I think he's a ghoul himself.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a story arc where he finds that out.
He's a ghoul as well.
Yeah, like where he ends up being a ghoul.
That's a different change.
Right? And, like, he has this like everlasting or just long feud with vampires.
So, technically, wouldn't Spawn be a ghoul? Or Al Simmons' character dressed as Spawn?
Ghoul, yeah.
Like, anything coming back with a zombie.
Right. He's not eating. Maybe he doesn't have no hunger. I don't know. Maybe Tom McFarlane has to do an issue where he's eating something. Right? That's a trend, right?
Yeah.
People eating in a restaurant where one whole comic book is someone eating.
Right? Does Al Simmons even eat?
That's a cool sequence. Like, look, he didn't do copy and paste. He actually drew it.
Yeah.
Eh.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. You.
Damn.
That's love.
Okay.
That's cool, Clayface. It's not Clayface.
But it can be.
Yeah.
Right? It would be cool. Now you know what Kyle Hotz's art looked like on the Batman Clayface story.
Almost looks like you could pass for a tree man.
Oh, I see that texture. Yeah, it works.
It looks like wood
Yeah, it probably wouldn't work if you were to put him in the woods.
and swamp.
Oh yeah. It's definitely a confusing environment, because you wouldn't know wood or mud, but mud, it's still mud, but it still looks like a tree.
Yeah.
So.
And Clayface can shape shift.
At least he's able to differentiate the texture of the tree
Yeah.
and the mud. So yeah, he's able to do it. And of course the color helps, right? From the mud.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he's there the whole time.
Like their relationship is pretty funny. It's like there's like cool like comedic humor, but you know when there's serious moments they keep it serious.
Like kazoo. I found you.
Hey, you dumb dumb.
I'm out here. The ghoul community helped me all the time. It's a fair trade. I said,
Still there, man.
wow,
Wow, continuity kept it.
that's pretty good.
I wonder if that was like a side note from Steve. Now they leave the body in the wall there still,
Yeah. That would make sure you incorporate it. It's pretty cool.
or this is my own Easter egg.
From the hip.
Dang.
What the hell? Just walk away.
See, like moments like that, like.
But can you dance like James Brown? James who?
Hi.
Never mind. One thing before you go.
Yeah, like, yeah.
That's for sneaking up on you.
Hey, I see the comedic humor.
Mhm.
Right, he's able to throw that in there. That's awesome.
It's cool. And it works.
Like the punchline.
And it didn't have to be throughout the whole comic.
Mm-hmm. Like drag it on, like he keeps sneaking up, like you know,
Yeah.
like some sitcoms will do that.
Yeah, everywhere to go. Everywhere you go.
I actually drew inside that part.
That's a smoky venue.
I never really thought of like just to draw that. To sell that environment.
Wow, you don't have to draw everything. It's cool. And the end credits. I mean, the credits.
That's cool Dutch angle.
Yeah. Just draw like that, huh?
Golden in here.
It's cool design. Still right, huh?
Yeah.
Nice and lush. Man, imagine seeing that in this fucking alleyway.
Man.
I'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Is that a statue? So throw away their art piece or what? Is there artist living in this building?
Man, it's gotta be a
Sculpture,
robot.
right?
It smells like shit.
What the hell? It's moving.
Shapeshift, huh?
Or just maybe just
Absorbed it?
gunshots doesn't work, right? It's kind of like a T-1000.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole ordeal. Just reshapes. So maybe try the grenade, see how that works out. But then you're gonna take me with you.
Oh, shit.
Right? Like, oh damn.
Nice speed lines. They have to do all of it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Work.
That's not total manga, you know? Like, just throwing speed lines, you know what's happening.
Toasty Cliffies.
Yeah.
Boom!
So it seems like he's able to survive this explosion just because maybe the mud just absorbs most of the...
You just want to watch Batman the Animated now.
Right? So all the
Defeat the Clay.
Ooh.
Same title.
Oh wow, same title, huh?
Same title. Two-parter.
It would be definitely cool to see like this on the big screen or as a...
Dude, like, right? Just these two alone could be a movie.
Mhm.
A piece, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like a what is it? Straight to TV.
Yeah.
TV short, like straight up Stephen King's It.
Just seeing any muscle cars also.
I don't know why this kind of reminds me of Ace Ventura.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
he has the same Impala.
Oh,
But,
yeah. Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I get it mixed up because they have the same body.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And bring groceries.
Fiber.
Smoking a bent cigarette.
See, now that makes sense. A bent cigarette, right?
Yeah.
When Like we have Wolverine, and he's like done fighting, and he has a nice straight cigar.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
wait, what the hell? Where did it come from? You don't even have a pouch. Where did it come from?
And he's like hella aggressive and agile, and it's just perfect cigar.
Now this is believable. It's awesome.
So you color this first and then hatch first. Huh?
Definitely hatch first.
And then the colors.
Yeah, colors definitely last. It's like layers. Because you probably see like a little orange, yellow.
I would really want to see this like on a series.
Yeah.
You have a ghoul as
It's like, come on, the fan base has to be strong. It's like, for people to know, unless content scene is really a fame, but, you know, he still stands as his own, like, different character. I feel like Constantine deals with more with magic, you know, teleporting, and I don't think he really has a partner. Like, whoever he's teaming up with supernaturally, like, you know, for example, Phantom Stranger.
Right.
But look, his forever partner is a ghoul, right? Doing all the homework for him, sneaking up on him. So, yeah, there's two totally different characters.
It's totally it does give a ghost skill to it.
Yeah. Like, do other people?
Ghost friendly.
Yeah. Like, does other people see his ghouls?
Right. And they don't, right? Only him.
I don't know. It just seems like no one really pays mind. So it kind of just really makes you more wonder, like, how does this world really work? Like, are we in like
his mind?
Yeah, like a hell, you know, like a cool world type.
Oh
know?
yeah.
No, it's totally Tom and Jane.
Totally. So look, if we're gonna do a movie, that's Cal. So it's totally Tom and Jane.
Hey, I totally see him.
Like, do the movie. Come on,
Do
guys.
it. The strike is over. Do it.
Come on. We need it.
Come on, we need something better than this stuff Marvel and DC is putting out.
For real.
Do it.
That's Macabre.
Criminal Macabre, Cal McDonald, mystery, y'all.
Let Me Tender, and Feet of Clay.
So yeah, y'all. I mean, whatever bin you guys find it in, any of you guys love Steve Niles' horror stories and, you know, just movies that he's done and just his collected works, you know, throughout DC, you know, with doing Batman. So yeah, and Kyle Hotz, definitely Ben Templesmith. You know, these are great artists, great storytellers.
Yes.
You know, telling two different stories, but, you know, regarding the whole supernatural mythos and
Get two different styles.
right. But they're able to still execute Steve Niles' story.
And these are one shots, guys. So.
For something for $2.99, both being one shots, you really got your money's worth.
Yeah. And that's why, like, Steve Niles has two people he can play with.
Yeah, dude,
To
totally.
tell certain stories.
Knowing that with 30 Days a Night became a film, right?
Yeah.
Two sequels at that, you know, so it's cool. And Ben Templesmith was able to work on that second volume, you know, so that's still all him. And yeah, and you know, seeing where Kyle Hotz, where his career went, and you know, it's probably doing more independent work, you know, right now, and I haven't really seen his stuff since the that new Incredible Hulk run that he did back in, like, I think 2019 or so.
Kyle Hotz.
Yeah, he did like the first 3 or 4, and then someone else took over. But yeah, it just he really helped sell that horror storytelling that they're trying to go with.
Yeah, the Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, that one, that arc. I know he did like the first 3, and then for some reason he got knocked out. So I was like, what the hell is going on? And so yeah, I mean, whatever bin you guys find it in, I don't know if they have an omnibus of Criminal Macabre, but yeah, I mean, you guys know what the cover looks like, and I mean, I do have a small collection and then also a trade. So, and like these stories connect because at the end, spoiler, his girlfriend like becomes like a vampire, and like now she comes back here. Sorry, y'all, spoiler. But you guys gotta know how it works, right? So how it builds up to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, and then Ben Templesmith and Steve Niles on the original run.
They're out there, guys.
If you guys like single issues and know what that's all about, yeah, by all means, go get it.
Criminal Macabre.
So yeah, y'all, Criminal Macabre, get them. And we're gonna end this episode with a motivational quote for y'all, and hopefully the value hits you for what it's worth. And this one is by Evenius, a writer living from the 42 BC to the 13 AD.
Yeah, whoa, recorded this.
Whoa, where'd you find this writing? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this saying is really short and sweet, but if you heard this quote before, if not, then it's a friendly reminder. But it goes, "The undertaking of a new action brings new strength." Wow, like really short, simple, sweet, and it's like really goes hand in hand with Cal McDonald, right? It's just you have a new objective, new information that you have to intake in order to stop, such clay monster or golem or a possessed meat monster. It's like, sure. But now you end up with new strengths and in order to how to stop future events, right? Sure. So it's like, this thing again, easy. Yeah. But you wouldn't know if you didn't put in that practice or looked up that information that you need, right? The reliable sources from such partner, right? Who's able to look it up.
Right. So how are we gonna kill this?
Yeah, right. You gotta know what you're going up against, right?
And who knew some things still don't work on vampires, right?
Yeah, right.
Like garlic and silver, they don't work. Right. Really gotta slice the head off.
Dude, totally. I mean,
right?
And that goes hand in hand with that whole reliable sources, right? Like, that's old news, that don't work.
Yeah, that's just Hollywood.
Like, oh man, like who knew that? Like, I thought that wasn't real. Like, nah, it is. That's what it is. It's like I fought a nest of vampires. How would you know? You weren't there. That whole thing. But again, it's like it's from experience, from practice. Man, you just wouldn't know it till you do it. Yep. Right? Yeah. It's like you can read all about it, but what's the point of that knowledge if you don't put it into action, right?
That experiment, you gotta try it out.
Right? That goes hand in hand with y'all. Like, of course, we don't know you guys and the journey that you're going through, but if what we're talking about hits you in a way, that's why we're here. We're sharing experiences, right? It's like,
sure.
It's like all the stuff that we've learned and continuing to learn, we're putting it into practice, and then relating our finished work, speak for itself, right?
Yes.
And I go same for y'all. Like whatever you're studying up on and trying to practice and not perfect, but progress on, that's the same thing. That's trial and error. That's all part of it. Like perfection is fake.
Yeah. There's no such thing. No. It's an ever-growing process.
Right. The evolution.
Yep.
Evolving.
Yep.
So, again, we don't know y'all. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're just, sharing the same experience of being artists, trying to, self-express what we want to, the stories we want to tell.
Yes, sir. It's time.
That's that time where we say, stay creative, keep creating.
Stay independent, have your own voice.
Keep telling your story.
Spread the positivity, kill the negativity.
Right, and find your balance in all this evil that's going on, but do your best to do you, be good.
Yeah. Double check your sources.
Oh yeah.
And just mind your surroundings. Be safe out there.
Right.
Especially this time of the holidays.
Yeah. Till next time, y'all.
Till next time.
Peace.
Peace. Get your columns today.